Somewhere in the mountains of northern Japan, there is a secret. It has been kept for over 1,400 years. Not hidden in a vault, not locked behind a door, not buried underground. It has been hidden in plain sight, on a mountain that anyone can climb. My name is not important. You can call me the Scholar. And today, I am taking you somewhere most people have never heard of, somewhere that might change the way you carry your life. Let me ask you something. How much of your day do you spend fighting things you cannot change? The traffic, the difficult person at work, the plan that fell apart, the thing that happened that you keep replaying in your head, like if you think about it enough, it will somehow turn out differently. Most people spend their entire lives in a war with reality, exhausted, frustrated, constantly fighting the world for not being what they wanted it to be. But somewhere on a sacred mountain in Japan, for 1,400 years, a group of warrior monks found the answer to this. And the answer is a single word. They are called the Yamabushi. The name means those who lie in the mountains. They dress in white robes, the color of death, because every time they enter the mountain, they believe they are dying. Around their necks, a conch shell horn. When they blow it, the sound echoes through the cedar forests like a call from another world. They climb mountains in darkness. They sit under freezing waterfalls until their body goes numb and the only thing left is their mind. They walk through fire. They fast for days. They spend an entire week on the mountain with no phone, no comfort, no bathing, enduring ritual after ritual until something inside them breaks open. And here is the extraordinary thing. When they come down from the mountain, people describe them as completely reborn, not broken, not destroyed, like children who just arrived in the world for the very first time. Their home is a place called the Dewa Sanzan, 3 sacred mountains in Yamagata Prefecture, 4 hours north of Tokyo. To reach the first mountain, Mount Haguro, you must climb 2,446 stone steps. On either side of those steps, cedar trees so old, some of them were already ancient when Columbus sailed to America. Halfway up, a 5-story pagoda built in 1372, standing in silence, watching everyone who passes. The Yamabushi believe these 3 mountains represent the 3 stages of human existence. The first mountain, birth. The second mountain, death. The third mountain, rebirth. Every time they complete the journey, they are a new person. Now here is the part of this story that nobody talks about. In 1872, the Japanese government issued a formal order. Shugendo, the entire spiritual practice of the Yamabushi, was banned, completely, officially, by law. The government of the time wanted to modernize Japan. They saw these mountain warriors with their ancient rituals and their conch shells and their white robes and decided that this had no place in a modern nation. And so for decades, one of the oldest and most powerful spiritual traditions in human history was illegal. The Yamabushi went quiet. The mountains fell silent. The rituals were hidden, but the secret they carried survived. During training, every time a Yamabushi faces something difficult, something painful, something they cannot control, they say one word, uketamo. It means, I accept. Not, I give up. Not, I don't care. Not, I am defeated. I accept. When the waterfall is too cold, uketamo. When the body wants to stop, uketamo. When the mountain seems too steep, uketamo. According to Master Hoshino, a 13th generation Yamabushi master who has guided people up these mountains for decades, uketamo is not weakness. It is the most powerful act a human being can perform. Because here is what he teaches. You cannot change what is. You can only change what you do with what is. Think about the last time something went wrong in your life. Not the big things, the small ones. The delayed plan, the unanswered message, the moment that did not go the way you needed it to go. How much energy did you spend fighting the fact that it happened? The Yamabushi discovered something that modern psychology has only recently begun to confirm, that resistance to reality is the true source of human suffering, not the event itself, the resistance to the event. Uketamo does not ask you to be happy about the hard thing. It asks you to stop fighting what has already happened and redirect every ounce of that energy towards what you can still do. Before I leave this mountain, I want to leave you with something. There is a moment in the Yamabushi training, deep in the week of isolation, when the mountain takes everything from you. Your comfort, your routine, your noise, your distractions, all of it gone. And in that silence, with nothing left to fight, people discover something they had not been able to hear over the noise of their own resistance: themselves. You do not need a sacred mountain to find this. You need one word. The next time something happens that you cannot change, try it. Just say it quietly to yourself wherever you are. Uketamo, I accept. And see what becomes possible when you stop fighting the mountain and start climbing it. This has been the Undiscovered. Every week, a new journey, a new discovery, a new undiscovered truth the world forgot to tell you. If this found something in you, share it with one person who needs to hear it today. Until next time, keep exploring.